If you want to spice up your early game ZvP, here is a very good and scary build order that is not very common on ladder. This is a proxy hatch right in front of your opponent's natural wall. Start off by playing a 12 pull. After that, build 3 drones and 1 overlord. The second drone from the X should go to the opponent's side. Our goal here is extremely simple. We need to place our hatchery in a way that it completely blocks the passage between his buildings. His first unit, Zealot, would either be trapped inside his base or he'll live to spawn across the wall. Back at home we make only lings. The point here is that this proxy hatchery allows us to attack and damage the wall without any counteraction, and we can easily destroy Protoss infrastructure and finish him off immediately. When your hatchery is finished, order a queen and start producing lings straight from this base. It's quite difficult to counter that as a Protoss player, and you need to be well aware of this build order's existence. There are 2 ways to play it. You can also place your second hatchery at home as a safe option and the macro transition. But as Mike said,
no more half measures, Walter.
Instead, you can try pulling 1 or 2 drones and immediately start building spine crawlers when the hatchery is ready. This could be especially useful if the Protoss player actually reacts in a reasonable manner. He pulls probes, builds batteries and tries to reinforce the new wall with adepts or stalkers, which could be problematic for you. In the Grandmaster League, some players know what to do. This could lead to some complications. One of such cases is when Protoss actually tries to forfeit the wall and rebuild at his main. If we've done some damage and we have a second hatchery at home, we can theoretically retreat back. But the problem is that we're still far behind in economy, and with his first Stargate, he can cause even more damage. One way to end that would be just going up the ramp with new queens and spines, as well as lings. Try to force him to come to you from his batteries, and spines actually do a decent damage to Nexus, so you can just target the main building and finish the game this way. Still, this is a pretty difficult build order despite its simplicity, due to the fact that the game often devolves into chaos and you'll need some experience mastering it and reacting appropriately to each case, because, well, there is just no unified counteraction from Protoss side and they'll be trying to do many other things differently, and you'll need to adapt to that. One important thing though, make sure that you place your hatchery correctly, otherwise this build order is ruined. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions about the build order, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe for more StarCraft 2 content and check out my 2 other channels. Have a nice day and see you next time.